Kant then, after introducing the reader to the concept of a critique of pure reason, he then further sharpens what he means by that expression. He tries to clarify that it's not a critique against a particular book, a particular worldview, a particular system of belief. Instead, it is a critique launched against all reason in general. Okay, it's a general critique. It's not a specific or particular critique. A critique specific to a concrete book or to an abstract worldview. Okay, so he writes, quote, "Yet by this I do not understand a critique of books and systems." Okay, so it's not a critique of books and systems. What type of critique is it? He says, but a critique of the faculty of reason in general. Alright? It's a critique of the faculty of reason in general. So, in what respect does he critique all uses of reason? Whenever reason that is general to all thinking agents is used? No, it's specific to a particular respect of the operation of that faculty of reason. In what respect? He says, quote, in respect of all the cognitions after which reason might strive independently of all experience. Okay, so basically, Kant is saying here that the object of his critique, okay, the object of his critique are the cognitions, right? The concepts, right? The concepts that a reason tries to achieve, right? It tries to know. So there are concepts that the reason tries to know, grounded on experience, right? So Kant has said in his earlier paragraphs that that's how concepts typically begin. They begin from experience, right? But then eventually, when the mind tries to get deeper, right, and higher in abstraction, eventually it generates new concepts, right? It makes judgments that are no longer grounded in experience in order to solve the riddles that are raised by those prior concepts that were still based on experience. So Kant here is critiquing the use of the faculty of reason when that faculty of reason is used to understand or to know the reality, to judge the truth, right, of propositions, concepts, no, actually propositions that are grounded not on experience but are just results of the spontaneity of the human mind, just the inner workings of the human mind. And what follows from this? Therefore, because it's a critique of pure reason in that respect, right? In the respect where it is used to know what is beyond experience. Therefore, it is a critique, right, of metaphysics. So he continues, quote, and hence the decision about the possibility or impossibility of metaphysics in general. So, in other words, this critique launched by Kant will lead him to a conclusion, right? To a conclusion regarding what? To a conclusion regarding the possibility or impossibility of metaphysics. As Kant has said above, or in the preceding paragraphs, metaphysics is precisely this use of the spontaneity of the human understanding, groundless, ungrounded by experience. So again, quote, and hence, so this critique also, by extension, therefore, quote, and hence the decision about the is also about this critique again is also about, quote, the decision about the possibility or impossibility of metaphysics in general, and the determination of its sources, as well as its extent and boundaries, all, however, from principles. So in other words, it tries to know whence comes the generation of metaphysical concepts, right? The source of those concepts, and then its reach, right? Its extent and its boundaries, where it's limited. And all these all these all these attempts, right, to understand the sources, the extent and the boundaries of reason, these attempts are grounded on principles. What does Kant mean by that? We will be discovering that later on. So basically, Kant is clarifying here that he is critiquing reason in general, not just particular concrete books or abstract intellectual systems of particular people. No, it is a critique of reason in general. What, in what respect of reason? When it's used as pure reason, meaning when it is used with its operative, groundless, or ungrounded by experience. And because that is the province of metaphysics, then basically he's trying to decide on, right, to investigate the possibility or impossibility of metaphysics in general.